All right, welcome to this Chapter 8 snippet. We are going to go over bank reconciliation and how to do it. If you come over here to our canvas here, don't worry about the due dates. I'm recording this in the summer, but this should look very similar to yours. But look for this bank reconciliation template here. And that's what I'm going to use here. It's something I created. You're free to steal it, use it, do whatever you want to do with it. It's going to bring up this bank reconciliation template. Now with this, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring over our problem. I can get it over to this screen. There we go. There it is. Okay, I want that to go away. So this is what we're going to be dealing with. Nolan Company deposits all cash receipts on the day when they are received and makes all cash payments by check. At the close of business on June 30th, 2017, its cash account shows $22,352 as a debit balance. Okay, when we're doing bank reconciliations, we're not necessarily worried about debits and credits. We're just making sure that our balance is equal to the bank's balance at the after all of the considering of things. All the transactions are recorded and we make sure everything's good. Nolan's June 30th bank statement shows a $21,332 on the deposit in the bank. Here's all the situations. We need to prepare a bank reconciliation for Nolan Company, all right? So let's go over here to this, and I'm going to make it to where I can adjust the size and see if... There, I don't know why I didn't do that before. I'm just going to make this as good as I can. And then we're going to do this, and I'll zoom in to 100% so we can see this. We could probably do a little bit more than that, 125%. There, it's a little better. All right, so let's hide this. Let's get as much of this as we can. All right. So first off, we're going to show that our book balance, right? This is the bank side, this is the book side, but our book side says we have $22,352. And I didn't format this or do anything like this, so if you, oh, that's why. There, that's better. If you want to make it to where it looks pretty, please, by all means, make it look pretty. And then Nolan's June bank statement balance shows $21,332. $21,332. Okay, now remember, the book has you go through and try and find all the bank side first and then do the book side. I don't do it that way. I do it very differently. I'm gonna do it based on transaction. I'm gonna start off with this first one and just move my way through it and put it where it impacts. So this first one says outstanding checks as of June 30th total 3,713. What that means is that I have written checks, recorded them in my books, sent them to their people, and they haven't cashed them yet. They haven't cleared the bank. So the bank thinks we have more money than we do. So we got to subtract our outstanding checks worth $3,713. All right, and I just put that in. You don't have to worry about that too much, but basically that's how much money we have as outstanding. The June 30th bank statement included a $41 debit memorandum for bank services. The company has not yet recorded the cost of these services. See, this is the crap that makes me pissed off. A debit memorandum. Banks piss me off because of this. Oh, this is my pet peeve if I ever had one. It's not a debit memorandum, because if it's a debit memorandum, it would make it go up, right? No, they had a fee. They said, hey, you're using certain bank fees. It costs $41. Stupid bank screwed up accounting. So we got to subtract that from our bank or our book balance. Bank fees. I almost put stupid bank fees, because I really hate bank fees. It's like, thank you for the privilege of being able to access my own money, with your institution. Oh, bank fees drive me just insane. Oh, insane. All right, so now we've done that. In reviewing the bank statement, a $90 check written by the company was mistakenly recorded in the company's books as $99. So we have an error. We recorded too much of an expense, so we got to add back the error. If we had written it for it was $90, it should have been $90. It should have been, or we wrote it for $89. It was not enough. We would have to subtract it because we need to take more out than what it was. So you gotta really think about that check. If there was an error on your side, how that works and what it would do to your final balance. So think about the fact that we wrote it correctly, a $90 check. It cleared the bank correctly, but somebody double tapped the 9 instead of 90, and so we subtracted too much. We need to add the difference back in. June 30th cash receipts, $4,724 were placed in the bank's night depository after banking hours. It was not recorded on the bank June 30th bank statement, which means we have a deposit in transit. I'm going to put deposit in transit, DIT, and we're going to add $4,724 to our bank balance. The bank statement included a $23 credit for interest earned on this cash in the bank. Again, it should have just said the bank included $23 for interest. Get rid of the credit, get rid of the debit. We're not dealing with that. But we do have interest. We got to include $23. So that accounts for everything that we needed to account for over here. Let's make this big again. Let's go ahead and add these together. And then let's go ahead and add these together. But we're going to put a minus sign there because these are subtractions. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And if we did this correctly, we will have both of these balances equal at the end. Yay, they equal. And you can even do this. This is something I usually do. Equals if, this equals this, then yay. Otherwise, no go. Okay, so it says yay. So if for any reason we screwed this up and we put 40 instead of 41, it would say no go. You know, you could do that, have a little bit of fun with it, creating these spreadsheets and everything. I like to do that just so that I know that it's done. Because that way you can use this. Once you've set this up this one time with all of these formulas here, 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 and here, then you can clear this out and you can put anything you want and start off however you want. And now you have one that's going to carry forward every time you need to do it. That's why this template it exists. But I want you to put the formulas in. Remember that these are a subtraction, and you can put the subtraction here so it shows the subtraction here, or just have this subtract them. It's up to you. All the notes indicate here of what you need to do. There's other issues that I'm not doing on this, like insufficient funds or non-sufficient funds checks. So it's basically set up so that you can use this, and I hope it works for you if you like to use it. Otherwise, you guys have a good one. That's the snippet for you today, and we will see you in other videos. Take care.